Right, yeah, Mama Ajo and Enyumri, our Kessben television. So, Yasatras and Enyumri, Adwenkyere, and Yabetche no, our Kasafini. So, Copen say, Nondu Ebebo, a Ghana home, Adwenkyere, and Yabetche. Yame Aduma 2024 elections, no, a pimpenso. Now, the two political parties make NDC ni MPP, you know, a gear up for the elections eba so ene iwebubu ensem ahodo ho ewo kasamfoni eso medin ede Kwabena Owusu Dankwah. As usual metrem ama honorable Kwabena ekyoko kwatin na nansem no dodo na begina ene Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempa MPP impanyifo ebedan no ekyereye se wono enomayi ne se Frankatuni abedi ekyiri Emma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na nsɛm ahodo a ɛkɔɔ so Freeman Shia eba Jackson Park de mpanyinfoɔ kae de ɔhene ɛkae de Nana Dankwa do kae de Dr. Mahmoud Baumia kae de Napona nkasa so ɛkae ne nyinaa no ye ebedoso mu ɛwɔ ha na going forward na nation building no yahwɛ say the tickets of the two as against the tickets of the other two. Because the ticket of the two are MMM standing for Mahmoud and Matthew, then J&J standing for John and Jane. Now say the Ghana agenda no why a bit to me are building here. But then on the concentration will be centered on Naples unveiling. And then Nyame Ayamadum menya honorable Kwadwo Banahene Bediakon. Ono former DC Massachusetts Central MPP mu ena ujina sanso ena miaminu ya mihuna cha papa Honorable Hussein Donko former DC Massachusetts Afram Plains ono so echem edi ama the NDC mamkona mo makwa bansa na afei yemfa enko twetwe no enhye so Honorable edina mebo ana akoda na asem no Honorable Kwadwo so se nyekwadwo Kwadwo Kwadwo bana hene
no ko mense o ko na ko ekudwa
so Michael man waso so
me me bo me die so me ye Kwadwo
enti se o so sasantum na wo de Kwadwo
me ya igbe konkoma
Baba say Kojo
David
Kojo anyway na boko de
sane o ye introduction se party for me ndi o mama kanyina nka ho ntimi da se na de wo mu why you say o pese o ko bibia ko pe ba bi hu me na ke odi atuna num tuo
o na se ba to
ama na ponya se mo
mienu na mo pre
mo be se mu kwa na so ne na ka chiro ma
o ye wo mo titi bi nso ka ho
aso mo medi bi me ka mo di
mo titi bi nso ka ho mo ka ho na agro ne ye de
anyway
wa mana ase mu mitu na ye mu so mu mitu eye sa nkrato ya mde ko man kofu o monte
nkrato be
omo ma ju so mu be se mu mesre mo enda ke odidi abom se party o Ghana had for now e tupe
mo kra na ya ma agro ne ye
mo amaka na mo hwe ba bi ho ye na
mo kra na ma agro ne ye
anyway
nyame adaro mboni bi ansi ni nyina ne se je bo enda se tunyam kase adaroma mampania be de akire ayeyi no ayede ko 2024 MPP ene ya pa hontuma nti eno na ne ya hwe se na chese kon na no abie ho no ma ye betime ye campaign yi
all right abuzini
goody
bokode
oh yesu adom
here wache di mfie
eja
mfie bebere
osunu pia ko wura mu ni de ehia ne ma bebere nti to de beji se odo suko
ti wakote
wo fa na chi na wa wai ne ba di kakra na o say na no
anyway right enti mi anko na yentie de course ewo menhia wo mra party mpanyifo ne led by Dr. Mahmoud Baumia the Dr. Napo officially ode no eko dan no anaso de ko kire ohene se dwumedi ebedi okumase yanko ni ntie asema course
Dem no kind of dem na America. Faho brasie kodi akire na ye ne kama mame. Yasutie na de ono ba kire wo na ye. Eba ye yesen krofo bi se wani nso ade me se akwalai me tete no ofie ma hunu sa de enti na na ye kasa. Hem de ye ka no media mesa wuti se ntesa e ma ne nye ho. Na uban so anyame tumi nti ubedi akire na bibia ya bompa ya akire na de nyame ahihye ayeho amaye. Dem no
no kire se ye presidential candidate na oye Kristo nuya ye be vice presidential candidate oye kramoni enya sa ye presidential candidate oye kramonia ye be vice presidential candidate oye Kristo ni MPP nkwa the whole of Ghana political parties yankwa na yemratesa we share. And then we owe it to the founders of this party. J.B. Dankwah, the tradition. J.B. Dankwah, Usha, Edward Kufuado, Okahubi, Araram Ponsa, Usha, the elders, Abaifa Kabo, S.D. Dombo, K.A. Buzia, Omunyina, S.G. Anto, Omunyina Kahubi William Oforiata, Mishisha Ghana Henyina, Semishisha, Obia Obe Buamia, Meni Beto Ashanti region, Na Ebeto, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, aka Napo. Owo Nimdia, Ninimdia no Edosu, Minino Ananti for the last 16 years. Me were high respect for him. He's a problem solver. He's a generational thinker. Elinti minim se minino we share the same vision. Minim se obeye madebede chira yebetimi aye juma and bring bold solutions for the people of Ghana. And I have every confidence in Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe. Our ticket is a ticket of youth, of experience, of innovation, and of generational thinking. It's not only a ticket, no. We are bringing it to the people of Ghana to help us move Ghana to the next generation. And ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you and I introduce to you my running mate, the vice presidential candidate, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe.
Dr. Obiababa is Sebuma, Nagana Day, Akodanim. Mesoya Babunu, we are Branche, Nawaha, Oda Chinti, to my Dr. Baumia. Mese Oda Chinti, Reday, Oda Chinti, Yade, Muntia Sambakope, Andra, the Kodania, England, English Abroche, Padiba Koba, this will never find 20 Blair. Fufro about the final Kessben. To the blessing Kessben. A food job I could be named Dima. Digitization I do Yasano. But whom what they say Obama England for the national ID card. Mojo, I've had the English approach, I've had national ID card. And now the Dankwah Kufuado, need Dr. Baumeti, yeah, what I national ID card. And I want to be and the Biania approach you. And the Biania approach you. Ghana has a be a day, a biwaha. Now you are dear man, and the Biania simple, why Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And I never buy a master. Nana Dankwah Kufuado Akasa. Dr. Baumia Kasa. Dr. Napo Chechim. And then no credit. And then no credit. Said do so Ghana. Bob dear, ye do my CSC. Nay, ye do my CS. What's the baby now? Can you do my? And you say a padia and press will be the no. Ye do my day. So what's your sentiment? If you're doing, can you better than this time? Meboa. And tell them no be free about Tabaka just say, you do. Nana did not go for so. I did be a man yourself, I'll bury a cinder, your back and her, or Pia Antono. School structures, I see, school to do, I see, school buildings, I see, a bit to an Ekufuado, or Pia to an Ekufuado. In fact, you have few, and Colacco Trump is here, no mutua, as I'm fee, Nana did not go for the headache, watch him. Now, Mukoya was here, your Pablo so much school fees, and Ekufuado headache. Ono kwani president wa ba so na so bosi hospital ba ku 111 umpa we na pa die na so po bi o the guard akora di ba o for that to bi am di animu na kwan na de na ba yan kwachiro na mutie obia odim motia moko he na droy motia na nan hwe na chi bebu a and so I call him. What's the night? Hey, as you call him, Miss Samu, and then you be worthy. Someone near Nabo, Mr. Day, Mudia, someone coming home and said, Doctor, about you. And then I now go for do any monoma, a bit a day, and come. It's Yaba Sum, Yaba coffee. I could send another quack for doing the more poor. I'm a Doctor Bomia and Dr. Bomia, I say, you're 12 man.
Enti na de ekoso ebi eno nadan kwakufado enso ekasai ede efa the unveiling no eho ena ene ye bi Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempese ono embeye Frankatuni Abideche emfama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia nsama hodo bebre ena ode etudwa na mebobi so a ose ene obo eye mpanyfo no mienu abaso because oni mienu nyina ye adwuma pen onum dia ombetimi ayese Ghana be kono anima na empanyfo emienu ene behwe ama Ghana enso etimi akọ nanim na osan eka se enei wono oni eye ni main contender and as a competitor the former president John Dramani Mahama and I no ahwe mienu nti we etikita ebesa hwe no ontimi ensan emfa power no emfa enhye nsem na we etikita ebesa hwe no na ne pa na ban no eyeye no wamo etimi atoa so okabi fa dum so ho se omaban mu no dum so eni honye ni se dum so eho na se Ghana for ebetie no na so matoa ba ede ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ena afei Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempa Ghana ebekoso na omo ediye enti ebefa nsam no mako ebehya se frimenhia na afei yaba the unveiling grounds ni yabehwe mamehya se from ese baby a chichira bo na kwani sane no nti mamenko MPP na mehya se free honorable banahene na ehwe yehya se from menhia ensama ohene eka kire napo nsama kan ni bi ne se ono de asama okache na kokwam ene ne woka na bontin se okono onkoboa na ni wura Mahmoud Baumia de obehye ne se wonye na watete se yese oya ahombaso na nyesa ena watete no no nim se nyesa na okwa se de amanfo ka no omane ememsa ona ba mesha se fefro ne ahwe ho no mansa
Tobebio atiko koso satemera na mesa mfa konye so na menchia mampani na Dankwah Kufuado. And in T and NPP Benya Biaka 2024 yi. I'm a man for a year 2 months my coin. Na ya twaso. Na menchia na bedi Dr. Mabuda Umia.
Okay.
When the Bemajumano so I am lecture say. We nipa na brabo. Fi na usu. Sa kusi se ko Bank of Ghana yenya no asimbia. Abo no anebra. Yɛde be vice president candidate mfi nwotwe na ɛwɔ opposition obi anya no asɛm bi aka. In fact what dream NDC for pa any electoral commission ɛwɔ court manage na sa ansem no de who say na no dru asidu nketia so ko no want me calculation grado ultimate type and anya additions ye baba mo nso what demonstrate say in fact I'm a vice president dey cry there am na man for pre ho kaka na here for vice president there asem ko o company that are run some funny currency here obutubutu aka he kicked me in the groin. I will never want it. Oh, you didn't papa so draw. And refugee. And I'll talk about Tamis. I heard him go resign. And I'm dead and I say, Johnny, be do so. A dream so did your mamma buy. Go quite you don't to me, you didn't call me giddy. And Miss Atabai was rule. They made me an armchair, a friend saying, Vice President. Etinye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, vice president of Ghana had here, and Gassida Yakono. Ubi Pekura, Copanicho, no Gane. And so, Nede, ye about a vice president, a man for a 2 million and you'll be DNA here. Into a memon book, Naminas and so. Now, we are a party now, started from polling station 4 in a core coordinators about constituency elections. About regional elections, call national elections, and if you call MP for dear, you call presidential candidates dear, a year, then in that case, chat to a bit my coin, my partner Dimo age Macasia, I pray a Benano, and they see, and they. Okay. And the Nanefemonosono, MPP, say, as Aunt mine, your 2 MPP, and you win. I dare you before I better say, okay, and to about. As I may ento nko baby ne moto ne ento ye bufu ne ka se ento abapa na akofa oyini e de aba nti wo chichire baby a chichire obehunu no ho ne de kro nti mpani ese obaya ade wasantema a na ni die mu ne buo mu no na se e de kokko chire na se to baby na ohene nso de onye politics rotufo nti ni oso watete ene ne oka ho asa na yenti ase mini efu se ni don got here one here obeka so so say na po
ana na po te say
o kana dwene
okay o kana dwene okay
na ebibimemu no se ade ne ba na waka wadwene se ne sitia ne onim wo no na dwene be ne se ebia wamu no
mwade ti line be ne da mwade ne se me kama dwene no because say
okay ni o mwade didi atam kwasea wa abo onim nyansa onfo obi anyehwe ade ni fita na de to ba bi da
onye bone
but say ye dudu ba bi nso akonya na wote so nso a kire one yesa we dey oye ase enti wabosu no ntete ne wunyini mu ne ba bi a wugina no a kire enti wo de ko anim nyina enti ohene de ne ohene be kan se ne matini minim se nya sa na ate because oba fie ha omfa ma ha ye nim no de enim se nya sa has not ye sine manfo kan no na emom obegina bedwam na manfo bi expect se nka se kasa no se na se nka kan ma wo mo
na nko ne sa
wa nko sa ma wo then they will create some things for you
okay
and we nipa no ahwe yi a enye ne na ye tibi Ghana mpanifo bebire ho no ma ya ka bi ato ho na no e mampaniko ayi NDC former chairman no central region fenze fizini kame ale teje kop mampaniko for kaza nsem wode to nso nyina no na nya ne sometimes when people see your potentials ye hwene so hwe abeti mai bibia they can create something for you I politics no wa hwe ya de do no etiti be no te yante na ne ote so asechire no do hunu ye no so asechire no so na ya de foforo nti mfi se ohene akasa akyerɛ no sɛ mo no nyinaa asima ba omienu no ho
so ofa
wo akyerɛ sɛ contest no enipa ha no mo pɛ wɔ party no mu esa yɛ mo sa asante no kora sa ba asante region no na ditwum wom na chief of staff wom na Brian wom na former leader na Kokofu wom edri ba bi kwa na KNC vice chancellor din wom na Legon vice chancellor din wom
apostle nyina
no a whole lot of people okay adesi nipa ba akwa ni people ndin ndi sɛ nipa nyina obi a on opɛ no na sɛ ye mra no kyerɛ sɛ ɔmampani ne party na choose no choose no choose wa kyerɛ sɛ wɔde ne den ne arehyimu pa ne go mu ɛna wasalate
tinye the other side am for kasa bia ne arrogance ne ntine bia wo kasa sɛ mano enye mane nu no because am for interpreting this
ɔhene akyerɛ mu wɔse sɛ na mate sɛ nipa ne bi
okay e ka fa ho
na tie na sɛ nyina am for cancer enti yeso osisudua na oba na ofa ase na wonua okobonte osi no sidua na okai no na no na Dankwah kuku adoba ho so otu no fo
ai
ohene de oba ne watete no obaka kyerɛ wo na woka kyerɛ wo a obanyansafo a osawofa na odi so me dem fi sɛ napo selection no o qualify kra ma ne buru so all right aye djuma ne yekoye enipa no obetimi aye. These are some of the things we need to look at. Na mba na minimi ye did nkomo. Sometimes ye hwe adwuma na betimi ayo ye hwe ne hwana ne ga ni na hwana ne na hwana ne wofani. Na
the qualities
of hwana na no ba me fia na me so me ko dwa no pegya ye de ko si dwa ho ma me dware ya betiti machi ma me obetiti ma me na oh no pepa me ka no ma me. Sometimes we don't look at who qualifies and who can really do the job. And then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia opeso society because one Esremni bia ni MPP anim da. Kremoni bia ni Ghana anim da.
Ni MPP anim da. Ana
Esremni bia ni MPP anim as a bearer. Like bearer da.
Okay.
Kremoni bia su ni Ghana anim da.
Okay.
As president da.
Okay. Okay.
Say ni ma mienu we say ye tuma no. Do antimi anya successful. Akoba se maba.
Okay.
So you need to identify who you can work with. Office any part do no anso be gina adwuma na tum. Na what ideas any new person or the bafoforo. Uti na some work and also with the new vision. I just say nye aya na no say ye to aso. But a gun and to aso no Africa am nkroman to aso na ye dog fu a ye dey bro no attach road near the ayer sa no na ye to aso. Ye kwen because nipa double nipa enyini.
Okay.
Ye population ne kosro. Nkoda mo ye enlightened. First na nanka what is your name was man what is your name is and nyine twam. Okay. Enti how do you do things? Many part of don't know about Nina, Bibi, who but Tom to make us be able to America crowd in here for her. And don't know if you say any power where you know, wait me a compliment. I'm a humanity me a day. All right. Of course, until you're in kind of Miss Atkins or Henry that won't me as well. But you won't me ding. Sir, alternative man in Indiana, a team answer. To my moon to me, so all right. Sir, original chairman, no. Opimso to no kasa no no de onu so din ka ho ntie make sure say yen ka ho nyina na be yire ho ma party adwuma no omo anu mu fi say party na ho den aba fom no on beti ase hu say asante okon ba enwane nya da ho yakun wie yakọ hebe bia da no esi
that's it awu se ni donko
Keodi
na yakọ na yenhwe say mumo you flag bearer ene omo MPP for so aun veli omo flag bearer omo ko eye ohine ho no den semi am the boss you ele tudwa maminti you
oh Keodi maminchia yahwefo nyina yenchia asanteman wura na me am regional chairman na me flag bearer John Dramani Mahama and me running mate Professor Papa B Professor Jenna na Opoku Acheman I think say NDC there one here unzo ko trial exams no am lecturer Mr. Banahene no am lecturer first degree it's no say me
o lecturer somewhere o lecturer somewhere
Keodi unse sabi nananum anima wan hwe na obita sabio Now ka say obi yin from aboni very good. Now ka say o ko reply no. One fe o de ahopepre kwa yes o ko reply obejan onan.
Okay.
Ebi na to MPP for no.
Anything.
On say you could yi professor na atomo intase. They wanted to reply. They wanted to also give somebody that can match Professor Jinano Boko Ajimai. It was a launch, it busy for more than a month. The way I'm presenting him for more than 2 hours, no way, 30 minutes, almost 1 month, na damage control. Just 5 minutes, so for me, I'm happy. But we will not be complacent. But I think I now understand very well. And then I'm who the entire Yura, your friend King Solomon, no. King Solomon, no. Just say, I brusokra. We are just saying, friend King Solomon, Ababiu.
Okay.
Because, and then, oh man, Ukraine daddy.
Say.
One, Ose akwala no enye sa na otete no ode ne ho kodom MPP na MPP fo asay no ama no
wan kan sa
asem no kan
wan kan sa
me de enye sa antete ne na me de ma wo fie na e ba ne sen na se de ye kasa afiri ho enye o ma ode ne ho kobo mo na wan ode ne ho akobo mo
na your interpretation
oh na are obenyansa fo ye mu ne be ye wura bu ye be enti me ye nkere be num
to chire mu say e
me chire mu MPP anapodi ne ho kodom no ne wa be ye dwa ne ahantan
okay
na podwa ne na hantan nyina fa de by MPP a ode ne ho kodom ye esan so o menhia na sabi odidi yewura na ase no onte sa ho ye koto ye kwaha ye ntoma ye boye mu ase nje ho de na ho brase ne doso opie ya okohu so obi a hye coat ono so ko hye coat na sey ye
to hu so o man ho so nyo obi obre no
me hu so o man ho so ana so o man ho so dada he said
ono no chire mu say
he's arrogance personified now they say no ahantan ne dwe no aboro so menhia wo kra in the line going to tum for cry bc o hwe video clip na obehu say bi obi kra dey phone e ben too much kra say do see jam na kwa ne ben akọ pa ne ni so yes
me ba jom sa for video no mra na yen na yen hwe so mesi wo ho no ha mama too some say I'm famra na me
omodi line not here in the midst of the people now no I can send you the video no obi akwa tra line na ko odi camera ni ben the way you see jam no kwa ntuma no kra ya osa ye ni
I want evidence.
I'll send you the video.
I don't have that one.
Why would I lie to you?
Menka so chatro. Yes, so there.
na poyo kana se
On ejina ho no.
Ananya we wura ni mo no. Ofiri ho no okojina he na de ne si. Suban eti se nyinsan yo. Enna de saye me de ba ko no so se ye wura se emma ba omi anu no ho da. Na ye wura that beautiful advice it came little too late.
Too late.
Because Baumiana sabi what digging the grave. Baumiana ne didn't akwan koja ono na assign ne esgrasha.
Anything.
Because Napoya okofa ni obi anim say 2028 obetu.
How?
Aba. Nti obi nkanche na nipa ye choose na dey start friend dache hene. Ye bo ni die na start friend dache hene. Na ho dache na odeko. He the election of Dr. Mahmoud Maumiankasa as flag bearer no. Mamimbu ebe another one be. Yes say Samampomuja eduma sabi yi de se obakwasi ansa. Na eduma ya kache nso na edumu no. Yes say na nadu asay MPP egu MPP ni monyam. Wodi to format tie so. Inti MPP na President Kufode baya eba santimama na mmade omntuma to fom no enne na na do kura twam a mo tompa no kura peso ombejai pa no pai no magohwe nanim ntino sese no ye be kofie no ya nhwe ye na achimni bi kodi anim ana sesebi asantini bi kodi anim na ejigu a asai kura ntine ye okay dombofo no na ndi bi da ye mfa ma no
nti o to you no strategic from the MP. Send yemma sebi o. Asem ya okan modru.
Na kana ne menka ne say.
Yemma sebi obi owo soro ho. Emmedi. Nanim guase mra.
Mra eba se ye de mam na masay no. Nti montwem ho ne yensa nkopre mra. eno ano
go MB before had mo muti
bad na mo pɛ no kwese ya
akɔ mo primaries akɔ yi o mo presidential
it was strategic dentina chinchina dudu na senke yepe ala na na se Kennedy Japan nso nana do se da
na se nyana do nkwa na to aba no
na nyon ne kura tumi
how amo call election eno mo to aba
ni papa mu no mo de call ye no
whatever
nka fa franto efiri mu bai
amo to aba
nka fa franto firi mu bai
it happens in party politics
ayo abembe boom so for me and I make I say me dear ewura ye da na se afutu na otu ye no brilliant advice wa magana fo nyina hu se sebi akola no teti na ofi o nanso akuo faku a ode ne ho kɔbɔ ye no na asɛe no se se anya gye egu awie se se wo ye dan a osi akoye G&G and M&M se se na eye no kure ne ahobrase na ahantan dwe ene ntro. Those are the two things Ghanaians are choosing from
your perspective.
Honesty, humility for John Mahama and Professor Jinan Opukwa-Jima. And then arrogance and plus lies.
How do you justify it? Why justify and some of your okay? How do you justify it? Say we are honest. And your party politics now they are. How do you justify it? When we are honest, but when we are any arrogance.
Why ne chantro Ghana pa ba umiedi na beba? Akola ya wo ne nekra nim se ba umie chantro.
Can I put something on record?
Put it there. Google.
On record, let's say Google. The more you feed it into something, the more it produces.
So why will people feed that thing? I didn't know about Umiankwa de eboni dia so ye ntrofo. I didn't hear. I didn't think yen kasa amfa obi a hono no nkwa ne kasa afa no ho. I didn't think na Chairman Sabonsu or you're very assertive. Or can adwen you can never bulldoze your way over Chairman Sabonsu. Afenyo Markins when I so assertive channel Afenyo Markins. And then Afenyo Markins akoya na no dendendin or Western region hoi Japan Mesa. Omo nyina ye nkasa omo kura mo ya ahantan yu. Nso edu na ponko aso dia ye so ye dwe ya ahantan.
Okay.
Adentia.
Okay.
Suba it is saying ultimate fancy
on to the next
one. You see, Otunfo did everything possible to save him at Mensia. Now, so as I say, any Subanti, Udru Jubilee Park and a daddy.
Then they do.
Hey, one comment, Cracker. Professor Jinana spoke for almost 2 hours. Yanya damage control Baku PC. Would have brow be brow ha. 5 minutes back na pokasa ye no. Omo de 1 month de be siesie nsem no. Hey! Say be ko ho.
Yeah, baba.
Oh, nsem wo ho.
Horrible sir, any rebut. We move on to the next one now.
Me obiara nim say classic. Professional. Or say PhD holder I want to know. Doctor, your friends say Professor Jindi Nana.
Anything?
One the boss. Mami, obia o time. Education na uguno.
Totally.
Uguno.
Totally.
How many record papa bia? Mubai, most free senior high. One am the buy. Omampeninda da no timi atu nanum tu. Aka say do say to aba and try na dey fam. And try na dey fam. Anya ba ku, akosa ba ku mienu miensa. Sami jamfi. Na nanu yeso wona na girl. Eko anjwe wa brochira.
Yeah, na se nge.
Oh, me dem nim dem tie na me ka. Yeso and social media so on the girl say na yire. Me dem nim.
Me bacho Jan man nka say yes.
Okwa enjoy ya. Any is for open or one is national youth organizer. Or yin Sami Jamfi ko mu. Radio so TV so. Bejamu. Sami Jamfi send our kind go na dia wo feed consistently na produce the same results. I mean I think I've said it here over and over and over 2 years ago. And I must send this for I started Saturday because Omunya Bia be Bonnie Bia for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. So how do we get this man? A man who could place his hand on his chest to say my integrity is my assets. Obi Yebuzan say, what Demudida? Was he as a president or as a human being? Say me a president and I say me nipa. Me de minimum. So be a president I know done buffo. ontimi enya no o se ase eni nia omu pa asem bi de ba odi nsa si ne boka se me mudie eni majapade omi no wane ka so dintro na po asem o kan ni campaign message is so straightforward.
Yeba we will come to the message.
O ti ase
Yeba
mami asem ya wo kan professor de obekasa okasa bebere ni nyina ehuna ba bia wo because obi o ye literature mako chichira de a on person obeka na mo chichira mana no oguso a no o dintro bi mamo oni se na sem mobo
all right
na sem mobo
okay
inti ne yesra ne se na po na sem o kan straightforward answers and all the ama used so uzumi ade no kwa ka be hu amanfo ni di ade campaign message
Beba, good evening, Mr. Kilde. It's only Ghana that when you speak your mind is termed as arrogant. JDM told us to switch off our phones if we want light, and that one NDC and its propaganda thinks everything is okay with that. Hey, NDC, vote for Baumia, vote for better Ghana. I am Kumi Impoho Ena Ode We Efree Abraying. We essay John Mensah, MPP, organized MPP Côte d'Ivoire branch. Dr. Baumia and Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe are breaking the 8 for 2028 because we saw them today at the Ashanti region. Okay, yeah, that's it. We say, good evening, Kilde. Kessben Media, you are doing a very fantastic job. Doctor cum doctor is a nice combination than J and J. DMB is possible. DMB, please pay NAPCO trainees allowance from Nana Jumo Brekum. Okay, Nana Jumo no. Or they are brain. We and so say, good evening, Kessben TV. The NDC communicator is just, don't use those words here. We know what you are capable of. We have been under their regime before. If NDC is the only choice, then cheddar all the way. All right. Okay. We see Abba, NDC man. Okay. Come to Magasim and see what is happening at Magasim. My name is Joe. All right. We say hi, Ima from Ejumako. What is the function of the number plate that Baumia shared? Okay. We and so good evening, Mr. Kilde. At times I feel like meeting Mr. Fuseni on the show for a wonderful debate because he double standard is becoming too much. Kilde, tell Fuseni that he wasn't in support of J Nana to partner with that one is party politics and the bar yeah JDM but today he's trying hard to exchange his tears with propaganda. My name is John Sukba, K2 South, Volta region. Okay. We also see Opoku Ewo Kofori Duya. Mahama is the most corrupt former president ever. How do you prove that one? Bamia says he's not corrupt. Mahmoud Bamia doesn't. Okay. So good evening. I'm enjoying the program. Please tell the NDC man that MPP is coming like a kite. We are winning by 53%. Kwame, Michael, and Kwanta South. Okay. After me move on, after Yamra, the unveiling proper. Oh, Fuseni. Oh, when you said that. Yeah, Yamra, I hear the message na a course, message na a course. On Yenshare, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Sama, or the Tuga. Say, and I'll start for you again because Mona.
No, that's on the Casas here. On the Casas.
Yembra, you, Martin. Yembra, the message. Right. I'm going to your program. Oh,
you can go ahead.
No, we are going here. First, at least also be chance. So let me come with you. I'm going to say anyway,
business administration.
In summer, I hear Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Edituja Edifana who said Onena Yejuma for 16 years. Unimuno no him say he's the right person to partner him on Betimi at the way on Betimi a continue the Nado Dankwah Kufado Jumedia Washasi for the last 8 years, and that's 7.7 years. I know. Mami Chupuseni. Yeah, some now kind. Minim say definitely as opposition you have some.
The good thing for MPP in Ashanti region with Napo's selection and at the fair back me jiri se abua MPP Ashanti region pa ne se say no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Momo who say wuntumi nkwa na ye bema o Ashanti region ha. What you say? So it is not what wuntumi wants that will always prevail in Ashanti region. Because on say Napo tries and could be too wuntumi. Ebe than in same pin. Wuntumi so ye say over his dead body no be man I reanimate. And so yes. Okay. They say no. At least, remember me, no na ba Ashanti region. Want to me can Napo betimi aka bi. And they say no, obi insanya governor bi. Opa akoye kingdom be fufuro. Kingdom na crash. That is the point. So that is the only good thing for the MPP in Ashanti region. Right. But aside that, and then we did say, well, if you didn't so mu trap na set mo na achi omo. So for us in MPP, oh yes. How? Who's there? Eto de bia wa upol anim no opponent me bo short bi your friend temptation short na asa etwam asa ehye ode wona kan ya na akwhye aha enu bi ne eboma omo nti omo de eyom say Ashanti region ye na pokoi ye kumandisi fo ya nsa ene yesu ye hyeda de yensagu ye tibuei bo nti omo nim so ye wiewie omo ene so mabaji omo ni sui because before God and man, KOD. Sabi. Kasa na omukoka ohoni nyina. Dia he pa na de 1% vote back MPP hu. Chere me. Ba umi ade. Ba onokara de no nim de okampo.
Onim de work.
O so ne nan no akoso ni sisi no akoso ni ti no akoso ni nabasa. He was just fumbling. Because I didn't know yi nipa ni gire de kino hu say, "Aw, awrade mawu akoye kume."
Ono na to the boss salary nipa.
Me say, okay. Was salary we no hu say why wrong choice. Because sabi sunsume di nipa na chi no, I say, "Uti obi akunwa so na obi di ne nsa si wo kwanchi se masa sore na membra." Eno na sese no bi na to ba. Nti ono a ogina hokora na ade no afoforo no dada. Because onim say the end is near. So ono ne de ne kra de nkanya me nwanwa. Because Bawumia tribes in lies. Nti umane kasa, especially ya kan kasa, ewa kan asase so, Asante mamu so de yen twantro, especially lokasa o katwi, no twantro na no bechi udedua. Asase no kora bechi udedua. So you can't lie fluently in twi.
Nti I don't get it. What
lies
no or no? To you air lies ma want your can.
And I mean on say, nti o katwi no mo say otwitwim, ohu de on kan, ohu de on nti no in some things he says so because the usual Bawumia flows in lies, especially in English.
I saw screening in the casa.
Someone na Jomama de twi in the casa.
Oh, say you will be out to
the point into the matter say, ono kra ni de ndie enkenfa ho. It wasn't his day. The day was for adoring of Yura Napo. Obi a wako menhia Asante Mawura so on de otete wa ho brasie mu kasa papa mu. Kasa ehote kona koton homa omanfo so ene de na pona anamunim no ene de wo ya bedi akire nti wa bre ne ho ase ene de sabi ontufon sabi ene de onka kasa ntwitwie basa na koji microphone na kasa just 10 minutes bie wano a mo Kwame Nkrumah no kramba no kan say
Kwame
Nkrumah no krama.
Kwame Nkrumah.
That was what he said. Even your Kwame Nkrumah. Nanya sa ne kan twi ye kan say.
Anyway.
Enti say see ya opim so too for endru 10 minutes o. Ufri opim so ho a. Esan say subana dore ne say nyinsa enti akopie ho. Today, what has Kwame Nkrumah got to do with what? And the kind of things he's saying. Hey, Nana do I want see training college ba ko pekurada. Oba ye nyina won timi nkase we see university apata kura ba ko da. O si we see schools che obia wo Ghana. President bia enye me nwanwa because ono Kwame Nkrumah regime wa hu bi. Kwame Nkrumah ne papa no tu Kwame Nkrumah wie ansa no oba nti ono wa hu de Kwame Nkrumah ye. So I don't blame him much. You see you. But I thought say senka pani bi wo MPP mu at this time President Kufuor dan Rocha mu MPP no ena nka pani bi da so ma ko betia ne nanso aka say ne wo kasa no kasa sei.
So, you sure said nobody.
There is no elder in MPP now.
How are you talking about that?
There is no elder.
That is below belt.
No, not derogatory, but actually say penny bi an MPP must say because obi no obetimi atia omo.
I don't know be intimate.
Penny bi wo ha, nko be kire ne say ade minim say wunya aka wo be kan say, nanso da bi enenti kan say ma yen. Do you get it? But when no kan ne bo so asemo.
Oh, fun out of context.
I'm not taking anything out of context because he didn't speak the language of an adoring running mate. He spoke his mind. And the usual mind of Napo is on phobia, nyehwe umobia. Enti no betimi aka kire Ghana for say mo Kwame Nkrumah no kra because ono na nya ne Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
Do you get it? That is why he can stand in front of Ghanaians and lie say Nanado esi school chain aban bia abagana. Nanado ono se be on chechire secondary schools kura be say brand new 5 kura ngu hoda. This will be a senior no akwesi bibia attach say me ye deben stem me ye deben me ye dormitory me ye we obi asi from kindergarten to university wa oba oba pata so wa ye chen obi a oba ye se bi nsuo keke 1 gallon of water kwa unfa binka inu mombo nkra memu kra unfa abako se kra nka ho obi di nsuo free 58% akwa 78%. Ye free so na 82% your friends water coverage. Electricity from 62% ediko to 86% electricity coverage. Uba 1 megawatt kura on for bi mbeka ho. De okofa ba ya wo se ye kro no de kura wo sa kura sa ko biemu esa ko sisa ho part de abesi kumase. Wo muri udi sabi Ameri na ye dey see ship so ba no we dey see sabi low bed so free western region keke abakuma se kra na ka we dey baji $37 million enye sie so sano na bimu nka we dey $37 million via phone ni na pokun ya ma afidie o se ne sada ma mo nkoye via for e transporter Ameri de bakuma se $5 million nsranka na po dey baji $37 million. Na wo bekasa ni ehu se ne den ka wasakra kura kakra so for me they say NPP is preparing its own script to go home because say Nanado legacy pa na mode be campaign dia ne bye bye because apart from President Kufuor there is nothing in the Nanado regime they can even boast of.
Nothing.
What? Free SHS as be nkola check pala ba kun nkola 14 check pala fa. Free SHS ebi ko green na ebi ko yellow. Form 1 for kwa na form 2 ko for ko fie. Form 1 for o school say o form 3 for na wo ho. Form 2 for na wo fie. Is that a kind of education Kwame Nkrumah kire ye say nkola na nko just because ubet me aka say we am my classmate, we am my schoolmate, we am my senior. That is why we let all the children go to school at a go. Now, no Professor Jane Nano Pukwajima or Baya Ubeyi, a friend is saying, a Wiana no pay free ho. 1 student, 3 students were using 1 textbook. Professor Jane Nano Pukwajima was able to change it to 1 student 4 textbooks. Na po ba a textbooks kurankola nibi. Curriculum keke kurankola pe. Why a new curriculum nka odi trumu ba. And aso for ni Ghana for say yempene. E ma on for trumu ko kire yankola na de. And now you free obepem ne curriculum kwa de kire kola de ye nibi. So what is your record at the education ministry?
All right. Yeah, we'll come to the two, comparing of the two. But me call no abo na minti on so on the speeches and the course during the unveil.
Uja anwa. Ono ko abachiro na so we. Napo asama oka schools. He didn't talk about universities.
University
Me pacho onka so waka misro. Who said me pacho misro? Jano. Jano man kana so.
Additional education or country be among your levels. or say at Dankwah Kufuado was his school. Dying Abura buying beer abagana so. And that's the reality, that's the fact. Omonano, Kwaje Bosia, some will see community day school 200. By the time one or move free by mono, almost 23 pet in the year. Na emu 20 ka ho. Oh, mamenka. Me say 23 and no more see wie. The remaining 29 no more see ni wie. Ni aka bi ni ngura na ho. Nso no magicka no, this can ni ho. Ye can invest here, fresh invest local government for the year be anu na see. Napo was talking about schools, and that is the reality. Drop so mu ko si dance community day school. Busa ba bi am ko si here. O jo mama po asem no ko si bi ma nwuram.
How many schools na PPSC?
Here schools. Go and check.
No na go check.
The records
The patch of saying
the records are there.
Okay.
The records are there. Make I just want to come some tria. Ma kuma some tria kwa this is 7.
Oh, some tree.
The schools so I see with the science lab near there. He been see organ hada.
STEM schools.
He been see organ. He knows. Then this is no mte okaze ombekaze Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia udi omachido Mahmoud Bawumia udi MPP for achi kwa du se tam eba beto aba o ma akwan afia ma akwan o ye adwuma ye ne yen ye te se ne asante ti o so you this year na din se mu na twasu wa kwa na yere ho ye adwuma ya bokonya ma obedi ade Bawumia yere ne ho asante ma de ho de ata ne chi o wi ne akwa fam ye ya te ase a day na since 2017 the church ya NDC for a support the bebada it's the bi omanu guase nti we enhadwene na possible kan ne say when it comes to education schools and the trees what capitation omampani ko for na de bae tama omampani da vice president you know ni boss the 50 cities 50 pesos and a toso ono 4 years oni maami ya fund send running mate omo fa bi anto do mo send tua kra amu ja kato e ba ne betua health insurance 2016 by the time on frabam no mo ja ka 2 billion Ghana cedis hini betua maami ya oni papa yi so omo so mbese hwe Ghana ye ka school nsem mo mbeka bi no nursing training allowance omo twam teacher training allowance omo twam.
Okay.
Jan yebetimi akase between 2017 and 2023. You produce senior high secondary school for 600,000 in the annals of our country. It has never happened before. If you come and Kroma Town was simply a body, ebesi 2016. Na gather for about secondary school no me 800,000. Me kabre ni pa bre wi ase Yakobon yeda ase. Enua ya so ani bade ya kọ ni gusi ya kọ asini etimi awie O level akọ A level. Adwenkyere buy and so is can you here ni o person kwache motanko a wo masua ba go eno ho asam ne kan ha Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia fi say be awiase aduru no the fourth industrial revolution in here ni pa ometime sua ngoma ni pa omodwene daache mami ye yenkoda no we are brother shibuku e fra bromoko abromoko ya ko pe obi me kwa nam ka se obekọ akọhwe bia ke mfa ayomampani dada ne bai as an actor. Aha, ne say maburu no so kura say na wa ba kokura wo sa pa obi edu cha sa fa browa. E maburu no mo de wan.
Na so betimi aya.
Oh, otimi nya hu.
I don't know nye.
Abo chechire ni o man say literature ni a wo chechire science ayire no. Anya bre. What you say?
Okay.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the selection of why no odwini Ghana mrantie, Ghana maburu ho. How do we get things done? The fourth industrial revolution is also again here. Engumesuya ka ho. Why nipa na me fa no te engumesuya. Papa yi ye didn't buy. For the first time in our history 4 years, the teacher found go strike you. Ma many time. We had your mom fanny pajuma. The teacher for mojuma kurampo. We had your man fimi no. It to akabuso miansa. What's one to be apart from some kono ha. Ye ne buy na po e betu ai. Tie kan ne obetime ye adwuma no. Ne possible can say. E mabunu Ghana mrantie ne Ghana mabawa. ye koyenim some person ye koyenim dia enipa ya samotumano and Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia.
All right.
That's other things he said. And
Okay.
I think say also Ghana ni bia ti ase say mama ne de na already scripts 30 and 2 hours kan ya owi de no ko share ba bia e boy say de beti say bona beti say e wadwe so beti me the president.
Anyway, hi. Please, good evening. I'm Peter from Tana. Sonapo is the most arrogant MP in the history of Ghana, and now he has been chosen by a liar vice president to accompany him so that they can destroy the country to its last point.
Was I say party ni ben?
Over
here.
I don't want to try me the no.
Obi tro bi ba. Send a pass him no.
All right. We say good evening, Kessben TV. I'm Thomas Azongo. Bawumia NPP has nothing to offer Ghanaians. Let's all welcome Mahama, the Messiah of Ghana. Good evening. I said I am Dapila Emmanuel from Hamley. Please tell the MPP man that they can't sell black and white television to us again, and tell us it is a color television. Okay. Kennedy, I say good evening, sir. What is the NDC man saying? Who is honest and who is arrogant? Tell him he's a great liar. Okay. And also Adwenkyere. Hi, all MPPs are liars. They will never come again, right? Still, Adwenkyere. We say good evening. I'm really enjoying your program. All these campaigns and unveiling of a vice president isn't important. The country is in a mess, and we need a leader with good leadership skills to help save Ghana. Imagine buying cocoa at 3 cedis when you used to buy it at 1 cedi, 1 cedi 50 pesos. And this same MPP people will claim the economy is stable. How stable is the economy? I want to know. All right. We say good evening, KOD. How Kwabena Dankwah talks on the show shows more arrogance, and we know how you and your NDC are capable of. Okay, we know what you did when you were such a central. So doctor plus doctor is equal to win. Okay, way from Ata Kofi de la Soul. Okay, greetings to Obodo Bibi, Honorable Banahene. Okay. Right. We say, good evening, Honorable. Said, if you want to know who is super arrogant, kindly check the IEA debate with Mahama and Nanado and see how arrogant Nana Opoku Ajman did when it was Akufo-Addo's turn. Kindly search for the IEA debate. TK, BBNE. Anyway, I'm on for the go. Good evening to your panelists. Kwabena Dankwah should behave. Oh, please. Is below belt. I won't read it. He keep abreast with time and stop shouting. It's no wonder he has been. Who has taught him to do that? I'm your senior from a table training college. Joe Fawcett. Okay, Joe. Me now come as Good evening, Honorable. Please tell the NDC man to know that in Ghana here nobody is arrogant and disrespectful than His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Sami Jemfi, Kwakubuahin, and those who are chasing people. They are, they are tickling themselves and laughing. December 7, they will see what will happen to them. I'm Alex from Brekum. Where security tell the NDC man we need vision. And should stop attacking MPP people. Kwaku Gabriel, Obuase. Kwaku, yeah, the open Obayama wu, Mr. Okanasem. From Big Bro Joshua, have for Kenya number 3. My fellow Ghanaians, we shouldn't wait for time on NDC. We shouldn't waste our time on NDC led by Ujafu and Asimesi, aka Wapana, because they have ruled the country for the past 38 bad years, achieving nothing. Let's have a big hope in Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and his able running mate, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, simple and unbelievable. Okay, maybe I'm not kind. I can messages in a dorsal. But we are moving on now. We have the 2 tickets, and then what they will bring to Ghanaians. Until you hear the 2 tickets, no, J&J and M&M, and they going forward. What are more at the ever brain? Honorable Mama says every for this time.
I give you a kind of refuse. I also say Dr. Mamudu Bawumia efa Dr. na Poku Prempe napo na kamanum. Say omoye ro kire wuntumi say your friend say enyo no nkwa na ego.
Oyebema.
You see wuntumi nya regional chairman. Na ye you be original mu na oni say wo.
Enye possible.
Enye possible. Na won santi ase. Baby a ode ahoden fom yi no be ko bi amadwuma na easy. It takes an intelligent man to know it.
Okay.
I'm sending you. So they are holding for me, no, a co baby. Want to corner and the victory, no, a fool. And so he's created. You see, people don't know what goes on between Napo and Wuntim. They go way back. What's I say?
Okay.
Now, we're vice president, the cry. So, no, you're going in Ejimo. So long as the party structure is concerned, Wuntim is the regional campaign chairperson.
Yeah.
The Dr. Matthew Boku Prempe will do his normal job, baby. So, do says, Obefia, now, Omaya Jumasan is here. Oh, Obedi, Bomia the court. Bomia the court. Namuni candidate. Hey, Nipaya Mokopani.
Omuni candidate.
And this is the candidate.
I don't know.
Nipa Mokopani. And Nipa bet me abuano, Papa Umu Muntaka. Harina, Idrisu. What could you move to Parliament for? Get your much from Boho. Who call campaign on Bedu just been president for?
No, yes, sir.
I
said, okay.
Wait,
Whatever you're going to tickets, no, yes.
How many candidates? Abrania Kokura. They say campaign, Omukra, no more opposition campaign. What did the social media?
That's almost strategy, no.
Oh, I'm correct. Entity and the social media, Kodana, Banana man from social media, and I can carry over there. And now, uncle for the bent to an inch. And the Kodada uncle for a chum. I could be teaching my channel, Papa and Mammy. The ticket is a solid one. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say, some mamma quine, Nagana form to Mamma. Medimi boss Richie, in feeing or tree, near Tiabonting. 2012 Cromo, we are Muya.
Court to release a new room.
Corrapade 2 years. Yeah, and 2 precope 4.5, dear. Then I'll get
answer still out. Just
45. A khaki too heavy, and the Jama Samonco, a free hawk, and the uni as a children Mrs. Abri. Into a semi dinner to opposition, no. You made dinner to a bright. Yes, sir, yes, from the beginning. Interest rate to grab by 22%. Yet by far, by number 42. Yeah, within 3 years ago, 4 years before COVID. I'm on for saying, I'm penny that to quiet. No, COVID, who has some said in Africa. You're watching again. Obagano Santisa, wait on your true. Into your say, Sammy Bar, Mam Quine, I'm a bag and a four, but to Mammy, I'm a bar. No who stadium or the home, a friend say, Jackson, a friend say, Park Hono, when the horse year. And the Krum Kuranam Kruma, among 42 stop move, baby, caught, Omoko Henny Akoswo. Oh, Fuseni.
German Casa, myself, so the German
Casa. Max and the crack, I said Max and the crime, say, a mistake.
A venom, this
no, your penny, Casa, told my man Camasa. I'm on 4 cocoa head, I'm on 4 cocoa shay. Ye ko hwe ne ohene ba ye de ne de ne ba na ne oso ba den oba ba ye into osese mam kwan a enioma ye to de ba no ne ma ne ma bo edi because we don't produce much into ne me ye ne say duties na mde ba nya be flat rate.
I will continue to a bit me continue depending on ne ma na de ba de bia
see no na a stop gap the stop gap and say so ye bibi mani pa ho to no ansa na wodo de enso aden Ejina, anything is the one for no. A man from Besson Matias and be banye be a made to them who say be ho. One is one warehouse, who say be ho. Agenda 111, who say one what now that. We say don't got now that time near coin in it too. And they also consulta or far we such that. And then was there from just society, those that no general body. At the Dankwana boy, at Monk bad dear, a free you could sin suta, Nakuta and Musu da. When him. Okay. Into us saying, Mayano, they got it for why then. ahiham wan ham no yebeboa omombe so produce nyoma no wodro ha enema bebere a ama yesika sem kodi abrofo nsem e gold mining o se bebie mining bank what you say ha se na be ya obia obeso we business bia na ye mine bia obekwa akwaje obosuan no nya machines se na be ya ye ba China fo edi excavator no begua na Ghana ni omo ane Ghana fo na ye adwuma no owi a na 10% to 5% to say na ka Ghana ni ho na omo da fa ho no moko nti agudie ne de odman kwan de boy ni nyina akodi obro ni krum ye be ni yesine ye betime kiti ya billionaires e wo Ghana ha tema mompani da e kase ono be ye workshop ama okadafo no no de ne ba kwetena brochiri na ne ba twi kasa kese enjoy no nkrofo ma no sa ka kiram so obi say owo ni nkwa ne otu wachi de owo ni nkwanti e be mu training no no ne ba enjoy Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say ICT training coding why am you say possible eninti ena hostel sima kaya yofo obi e top pine e de ma kaya yofo say monso na mko mumu ne zan taxem no what's it there be oduma nko na amo anas bi na si yinti a o potential wo nyina wantimi anya na sa time no nti say na mpesa meye ne ehwe mo mantimi anko freeze ne ha no bi no yen create this avenue mom create eyama kaya yofo a omosuan de pam because look at magazine first no kwa necessary ni mal ni be nya ko school na so mutimi fix cars and ni leadership wa ye hwehwe na po obi ama na dwuma na utumi ye na oka gas yi asama o say me o de America nyi ni tuaka MPP ni betu America ye timi to mi ni fa the cost of negotiate ya ko ni timi to mi ni fa so mo de bre ye ba ya intimi nya ho hwe bo ye betwa judgment that ndi jai and as ya be Ghana for dia o se emfa electricity emfa kobo nka onye ne kure 200 megawatts e dey account Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so ba ye be use solar and indeed within 4 years we are kubuza ne hunu koshe oh Kobusa na kwa ko de wudin trano e say ne ba ka bia me connect nso akwa check
sentina ma check ya make
what you say
I know say by 30 megawatts na me somebody
200
30
oh if you search from her yeah maybe actually if you add all of them together it's 200
okay o de
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so ba 2000 within first 4 years obey use solar I mean first 4 years what you say mo die papa ya kana se mo sapa ye ni records o the records of Dumso between 2013 sa be 2016 ho ani ba beto aba the first time the history of Christian service onenti na me boso na nkofo ntimi ntuom school fees because operational expenses of nka hanke buy nka mo the generator to nkofo that time that anyumere for moko school 10 bo pepe na ye do a genset no na se ofa onyo makofie sa nyoma ni nyina anye 1 year o eto aso sa emfie 9 they couldn't manage it they had for ben quarry like a cake nipa 250 on quarry like a cake they don't bet me aye project bi any ho no ma o saase a utumi commission especially in Asante region okay obi wiensu say jaka e dey ato now odi DC e wo Drobonso de Kumawu hospital eni e say o kasa onkrofo na anya ade na Ghana fo hunu say we de why wo waka no kore sin don konye radio so waka no kore wo say Kumawu de diska no mkoji di ende o boss your friend say mompenda da je di am wanya ade enti enipa na aka omo abomu ni mi no na po the efficiency and effectiveness ebeba o move young men and women need the ejuma and prepare ya human ten. Okay. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, he has a lot of idea. Yeah, kind. Ghana card there buy a more on the boss. If you and what you produce 900,000. If you want you, my penico phone is say, or can you swasem? Kumawu water project. I'm on penico phone a copies can buy. I'm on penico for and a copies can buy. And I'm at Montpellier at Thomas Sassy. William say, Kikiri. It's soon baby and as a good in your mind. It's stuff for an yabi. Because of for an yabi. And since when that from so. no contract. The document is that he's aware.
Original plan was
Yes.
supposed to cover those.
Me pacho.
It's
true.
They were not on the line.
It was part of the.
Afram Sukwa.
Hold on.
And me say, and Afram so yes, such a central. Such a central was supposed to. Me say, and so no man, you do chebi. In Umchaso.
They would do cheap.
Me buy me conhunto cosa. Fiscal Fadi. You team the 260 million. No, see, a friend saying, more friends saying, Accra circle interchange, you know, $260 million. No man penny, Adwenkyere Kufado, 280, no, see 9. Because 40.
9 away.
What you say? It is a car. It will be about why vice president here. The Juma, the man as vice president, you know, or he didn't who ye. Ah, in Tiamas Ghana phone says, vice president, of course, you're pre home. And will be an annual would be vice president. Yade Ford and CNBC Nebusi and Ibius and Adam Fubi, if you Burkina Faso. No, what the buy and what the chair, no man contract, cracker. Near see Airbus be, issue be, and then I'm no home. Oh, no, no, vice president. The intimate and dear papa could be a crank as your vice president. I dare to buy any. And will be a vice president. Watch the new man, the boss demand what me.
Okay.
And you will be a signing partner, why president here, and the time. A new manager who you say, only in a contest. Mammy, dear, may not make us need not paper, so they are investment bond, dear. So. What is it? Because obey education minister of Ghana. A school for so fiber will be the first time a utility bill, secondary school for assessing to your water bill, light bill. That's the first time when they introduce here. The first time one, you try SS for exams, near Pamon. We inform team could JSS for exams, near Pamon. TSA per se queer anymore. If we say, I will soon here a queer year. So pair no Monday compare and people. And yet, because could be a winner, so no cost you friends say, your labor, and as a human resources. The human resources, and Dr. Mamudom, you say, was a building here. It's mere compete with the we say. 1 year in your baby, we are say a cook down baby, Cromon chassis. And then the day. And the contest now a corner day. So now where I say, Uncle Forrest says you will be almost say, Montpellier that idea. And this is no answer.
That was the first phase. Second phase, baby.
I say, yes, not my son.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying people there, Dr. Mount, the one and did that paper. The orphans in your quarter banamano.
All right.
Ain't in Napo? I'm Baumia. A damn. I'm to call.
But that's it. Thank you. Good evening. I'm Amwa Emmanuel from Piposo in the Brown region. Please tell the MPP man to stop lying to us. We are hungry in this country. They have come and destroyed everything for us. Prices of goods, transportation, banks, etc. I mean everything. No black leader. All right. We say Oketechi Efrifa is my name. Napo said Mokwame Nkrumah. I'm MPP man. Okay. And also Ababetumu Enchen. Hello, good evening. My name is Richard from the Western region. Please tell the NDC man what he's saying is propaganda. MPP will. Please, how far is the Agenda 111 project? I want the MPP communicator to come out with educational facilities under the Nado regime. Okay. I know at the Tucha Constitution, Kumasi Jubilee Park was electrified with excitement as the MPP unveiled Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh as Dr. Baumia's running mate. The event drew a massive crowd of supporters. Greetings to Nana Owusu Prempeh, the incoming Mensha South MP. Mahama was the most corrupt. Mahama was the most corrupt person in the annals of Ghanaian politics in terms of personal involvement. Kekusi Ejesu Jabin. Ejesu Besiasi Baumia. Okay, that's it. Diminishing returns is affecting MPP as a party. During the 2016 election, when the economy was not as bad as it is today, they won beautifully. 2028 election, diminishing returns set in because they lost so many of their parliamentary candidates. Going forward, it's not going to be easy for them come 2024 elections. This is due to the poor economic situation in Ghana now. Some. Obviously, I'm share the tickets. Which of the tickets we are guarantee? I'm share also.
Ticket in there, no one that table you see you.
And they me who know.
Assume ni high.
Assuming they are high.
Assume na puba umia. Assume.
Okay.
A high na Jane ne John.
Which I'm saying because Mentiasi.
You see, who is the father of lies? Enyabonsam. Why so soon as I Isaka say the father of pride? Enyabonsam. It's you kofa a throne in a D4 near hand time when you know Echo Kabuma, and yes soon. Any ubin so kind of cre, any ubin so bren wasi, and almost moon so I can't booma, and ya high. You see, young kind of crench, ne, Emmy one was enka. Say, Oka say inka, because and a century ye way. Ufiti at a mills, any John Mahama 3K project, baby, and then soon to mean co, I was santimum ye drab boom and sunny at the pipe at 2. Oh, please, say, make me your nose on bad trust. Oh, you drab boom, and at the pipe firm, I didn't soon free a from so. The num Kwamai, it me branch crady before I told you bachebi. It's a wo ma copie, Konongo. Ediko pie kwau chirayen asantimama enfa na my standing nsu akwa wentimi ambo ba akopampo John Mahama na also oye incompetent no obesi keje tie dwa within 4 years we see first phase awie why higher stronghold 8 years we second phase and say man da so tie apatase no ene ye no airport to we phase 1 phase 2 cross cut sword 8 years and I feel what me we phase 2 no kra o sako cut and no kra still plane na kese current member essence runway no kra enyanko ho ena edite how John Mahama be starte Kumawu Hospital Konongo Fomena Tepa Bekwai uba yenka odie ebi kura na aka paint keke paint kura keke ni panko ye mu adwuma bepem ne afi na odie kwan wo ho Kumawu Hospital was at 68% complete.
Hey, I'm
coming say na nyesa bibi beto so bibi beto so 68% complete o
mani wie
jaiye e mani deteriorate mani she eja kura ko shefa
maso ma wie
afi na masa ko fa sika fofra kogo wi
Messi me man kasa asem da.
what you say drop on secondary school
Masa.
ye wie yo
honorable mpacho
ye di kunwa kogu
I'll give you the
posting for la ko mu keke o se mi antro be bra ucha ha mi you are I mean come asem
mame keka message na me so masa
it took them 8 years.
What this kind of company way?
It took them 8 years. Why haven't you finished KJT? Why haven't you finished? You said you were supposed to finish. Your friend is saying last year May, and I get just some review. Be permanent. Sikano mo dia fahin. Ameria, mona mo say John Mahama akobokro ade ye tonu BOT. Do you know what BOT is? Ade no minisika, ade no hiame. Enti sadia fabra na wa be operate na fa bɔ me bosia. Udi uya de na uti usike wia mamfa ka pranhye mu no na de na sabe ye mema japade adwenkese awi adwen etikese awi adwo se emre mu ba yan kasabi mu wosa nyansa ni bi ana na mu kopa BOT ni bi mba dumso ba ye mu fa kopa petro kura keke mbegu me mu nya petro kura mfa ngu ameri no mu kura mane ma ye kanea ene mo ne John Mahama koji ameri bae na do bae obohu se ei sa adwenkese ade ne nyansa wo and Sadia, move on 30 years. Now, Musafa Sikani be Kuranka Homami, Ghana for say a ferry. Adia, yes, 500,000. Who say a crown, Diana? Would they call 800,000? 800 million. One actual, sir.
When was that one said?
That was why Boache Jaku was sent home.
Why?
Okay. Boache Jaku, didn't in your pamono, and you're married here. president said obedada no. On the he was misled to sign that particular thing. No him says I don't know and you're correct. That was why Boachi Jaku was sent home. Because of America. They renegotiated it from $500 million to $800 million. And it called 20 years. And again, of course, da. And Sana, yes, I can't buy it. And he said, I'm very now. I'm going to Kumasi no. Adwenkyere. He thinks about the future. Tema. Port hono na ship kitten kwan na etimi wura ho. He had to take John Mahama, the visionary leader, to create Tema dry dock, expand Tema port, expand Takoradi port. They say ship akesi owo biase nyina etimi wura Tema. Mumbe hu sa nyansa no we. Mo de signboard akwa ko si keta. Signboard keka mo de ko si ho no ma appoint CEO. Block ba ko kra nda ho. Nso ya appoint CEO oji over 700 million old Ghana cedis a month. Yes. Minka who is 700 choppable million. Any idea mbo be a signboard ho. Nanaido port na we see oketa no a signboard. Na say driver banza we. Ni meta only license. Aba say me driver now the car na kopima bu afa so nipa ewu no. Wa anya de meta only license. Mumfa driver mumfa estia na mami. Enti me kire mo say eyesun ene han. Han say nipa ono no timi buy odwene say Asanteman de. When you touch commerce in Asanteman, you have touched the engine of Asanteman. Enti me mfa GR reform betata Asanteman edwadifuo. Me mfa GR reform betena trankrofo store. O ton ade ba kwa na market na ye tata o. There be me nyesa. John Mahama never did that to Asanteman. John Mahama nkrofo anko clear omu niema wo port. Omu free Tema, omu dru nkran na asuma national security for abe cross omu say yi niema na me check. Omu free Accra ebedru your friend is saying Buankra na asa stop omu say yi niema ni nyina na yen check. Uyi wi say wa asa ko bo pani say sa niema ni ngumu ma. John Mahama never harassed Ashanti businesses like that. John Mahama ankwanku close nkrofo businesses. What am I say? John Mahama never collapsed microfinances. Sebi contractors a work room ha be over 8 years now. Yintu omoka. Now obia onu etimi ede nursing training colleges are near 35. As at the time President Kufuor was leaving government. NDC be free 2016. Then nursing training from 35 now do 96 nursing training institutions in Ghana. What you say? Now, midwives in Ghana, President Kufuor time, check Odopa Google. As at the time President Kufuor was leaving office, 2008, the trained midwives in Ghana were 500. Trained midwives. As at 2015, the midwives in Ghana acquired 3,600 because of the expansion. Because they say, na nursing training be a hobiano, yet the midwifery training so abeka. That is visionary. And the nursing to patients ratio, you meet a trial WHO standard of Ghana. Yes. What am I say? Second C. 2015.
I'll verify everything. Don't worry.
We passed the WHO standard. Yes. 2015. Check it. Patient to nursing ratio. Oh, Urefi said me nursing training and said me first degree. Urefi. And Minuya. He started the largest single secondary school project in Ghana. And yes, no, e-blocks in Kwao. The number of school dormitory expansion, assembly hall, classroom, and nobody young kind count. But he started 123 at a go. According to Napuankasa, we have 46 handy over. The rest were all at various stages of completion. Just completed keke. Nankola. And Amichiro said, drop on so ye. Ye didn't kunyaku guho. Ye painted na ye. Mankolanko mu keke bepe mo ne edanu da susi ho yada wohu minua digitization. What does digitization stand on? It stands on fiber optic cables. And who extended fiber optic cables from the eastern corridor of Ghana, from Accra all the way to Paga? And you Mahama Neleye. And he said, internet. I just saw that about John Dramani Mahama. He said, Onunti nada Roma and then the internet wale.
Meaning say our mobile no man for bianca one.
This almost 1 inch crack 1 inch, 1 inch. 1 inch.
Not even a single one.
Where? Because we only had the western corridor there. The eastern corridor one was a grantor. John Mahama Jeffrey, the Danish government, Eddie fiber optic cable from Accra all the way. What am I say? That is what has been able to connect the whole of Ghana. As you say, "Oh, baby, ultimate internet." Mobile send am their account. No, so for me, it is experience. Mamina educational sector, obesi over 3,600 schools and the trees who in every hole. That woman was starting 123 brand new senior secondary schools, fresh, clear as here. That is the woman we are talking about too. Mamina, otimima textbooks, be boom kolaso na kolaba could be a textbooks base and 9 kurano. Free exercise books, free school uniform, free sandals. Sama amina na time na nkola sebi yemfa enkwan ene kpalafa man kola 14 so omonche no sata na omudi nkusua omudi sardine omudi milk
okay
ene omunya sane mani bindi sama amina na partner the visionary nation builder John Dramani Mahama
member honorable definitely from battle so honamenti yes
and this year na abeko apart from this we never be anko what's supposed school say over Drop community day
3,600
schools. Global
expansions and I say schools are most
basic schools
3,600 3,000
600 in 4 years.
Global I never know say wiem.
Yes.
Hand over notes no man dey woman dey. E ka twitwi die ko fa ba so man tuaka. Schools under trees. Omo MP ba ku na yere hu boso. Me nko se me ko chire kura. Bedu nsuta kwa ma before such central. Na pata nkrofo tim na ma 14. Ene nsuta for munti o. So kwa ma boso munti. Say o mutimi si dan ma 3,600
come.
And 600. Ena e hoye nya ba akokura.
Munya bebre no kra na wonka.
Oh. Ya committee single school.
Me pacho fuzeni. So just
Congo
please.
I went there with
Sada am say dan.
Afi de nya dan.
Sada
afi de nya dan.
Mame kai.
Go ahead and this is no hono.
Entras wo hanum. Say honorable officer in pacho ye di na kasa. So jaro man kasa. Yes.
Any document na open ni nyina ni o. Me ana me bese me kasa bebre.
O de kosoda ka o de. Ka o de man. Ka o de man. O de ka o de man.
Yes dan si ho a hu se dan ni. Yes dan si ho a si school dan ni. Ye ka marry asem. Marry asem ya wo kan hai. Si dwabuom nyina mu dwabuom. Mampani kufo. Ena ko pay scarce em fanye e friend say. That 3K
never came. Please stop it.
Honorable
It
me
was
pacho.
renegotiated.
Honorable me pacho.
Dr. do for na sign that deal.
Me pacho.
Stop it.
For fear na anto ata no kufo e free ho. Do for na sign ye ena correct. Omde ba no program ani say ni nyina mu yisufo ni nyina free mu. Me na be ka kiro me say me wo document ni.
Me pacho.
Me say me wo document ni. Me what document ni bi?
Honorable, yes.
Me ko ho ko parliament kra. Nti wo ka se wo di nsunsun no wo hefa. Oka kejetia e friends say. On friend Dubai market. Bibi Dubai. Kejetia o si Dubai. Sika o mo di si ye. Ka so o si mi no kra. Don't the original arrangement. The original arrangement was at market. The agenda was that Kejetia nipa be boa man wo do so MP before some campaign. Mo fa ho kwa. The be fa kwan bi so ama. Dwedie ni bre. aba santememu
nti omo
ti baby a na say wo pe baby de ka kura park e wonya bi e okurum ha na ne ene me nua mate ase se nkrofo a mo de omo ne omo e ba e GR4 no e kotwa omo ade e kotata omo de ye omo if you say because Dr. Mahmoud Bamiani Banifui e kan ho asem internal revenue for now abibu ofu yetete ye because any pamion na dey ade ba obi di cover water region e jan man de ko ni oyin de on kran no yen ko hwe on no warehouse wo di sim so free enkran sa de ba besi kuma se pa ni edi wachi all because they want to make people unpopular
Why want to make
me pacho
na sa regime agenda no enti e wase yempa ni 14 ye say free na kro obi obey say bi e ba chimbe so kofie me say asema make minye na akire mama hunu say agenda plan or my plan as a party to make sure say Dwadifo mo Asante region no ye ho be kire yan
nti de omo see no didn't benefit the Dwadifo
yeah
Dubai no money
oh de Dubai omo see Dubai on commission omo wie ye be twa ho ka sika no omo gidie jaka ko nya kwan ba ye ka revaluation omo say de ka fufuro sa beto so pawu the fofi anto atanyankopon man kwan a omo ko tena nchen ye be twa ho ka sa na ye commission me say the whole agenda to make sure say yenye ba bia asanfo no ne MP for metimi abobo mo ho no no my campaign because busa no nye ho nese kom disi Benjamin nchade ne ya hya se ne be wie ne ya che no mo kan ofisi asanteman nyina eguma se nko a kohwe the various MMDCs and MMDAs markets they ahodo a yesisi Ashanti region here kan omo hu hye na your 30 districts you see your 43 districts 13 additional districts kohwe development and improvement abaho edi njuma apiepie e ho and then here can say fa no amba wa dey say gamu ni baby ko we health insurance mu twemu hospital send na mu sie mu ji huska ni na mu die ne na ba ha kura bi ho na mu ye firi ha de akọ ye ka services police for ni soldier for ni fire for ye na ba ya be fire for college ba akọ aka ho from 1957 na ba akọ be hwe a soldier for na police for form and then you kura won sante ye ni pa yesa form in the midst of all the difficulties and challenges time no IMF enti na o say omo ye mfa nipa ye wa IMF o say fa nipa djuma e ma university for wie that time university for no me say and the free senior high court university the university do 72 and na Ghana ko he nipa e wo mu enti yesre Ghana for mini afusie ni de ba bi akodi no so me di ntro
let me
put this one on record na abato no 7 December Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe and the boss, Dr. Muhammadu Baumia. Monto, Nani Ashasiano.
A total of 1,614 out of 2,578 basic schools projects were completed under the schools and the tree program. And the Mama issue a time. That is what they said.
We, and your Mama time na mo. Masa I didn't hear them for Mama did I recommend
3,000 share.
Yeah, Mama, do one do Kagumu on 5 evidence, Manifest evidence.
Okay,
simple cry.
But what I know, we're under Mahama. That's what.
Under Mama,
yeah, that's what I heard.
Under
Mahama.
As at 2014,
Adwenkyere Dankwah is over 2,000K.
And I say, is over 3,000.
Right, so that is it. The only man I know. Where am I?
Come there now. I imagine be
yeah, but all right. My phone messages will transfer now. Me say, me check me there. You there na me check me there. Me check me there. You there. Na memra na. Young kind messages we kakra so no so abana fe yen to so e wo hanum. We say Mr. Jose MPP think Ashanti region is only Ghana is only Ghana. Ghana is only Ashanti region. We are suffering and again they think digitalization can solve Ghana's problem. That's why they always come from the mess we see on December 7th. One liar plus another liar was adored today at a place they think is only Ghana. we'll wait to see from Kobi Asempra. So, okay, we see good evening, KOD. Mr. Host, he said, we see, okay. Good evening, KOD. I'm coming from Impoho. The election is about our future. I wonder if someone will vote for Nkukubu Nketenkete and 24-hour economy, which takes off in Ashin Central as the MPP. I can, Masa, forget about that one. Good evening, KOD. I said, this is Abeku from Cape Coast, and I really became ashamed when listening to Bawumia and Napo today because both of them couldn't communicate any message to Ghanaians and therefore cannot run the 2024 election campaign. So my advice to MPP is that they should use Kennedy Japan as their campaign manager, else they won't get more than 30% their coming general elections. All right? Could you tell, good evening, tell the NDC man that we are learning something better from your program. So NDC, never again. I'm Abena from Fijasi. Okay, I said, in fact, the NDC people can lie, Papa. Tell the NDC person, he shouldn't use that tone to speak on behalf of Napo. We will break the 8 when the pair is solid. Bawumia Napo, and no, and Sano, term, one of the two. We say, Opoku from Kofridia, how many free SHS has Mahama established per the analogy of the NDC communicator? MPP man should speak into the mic. We can hear you. Okay. And honorable. That is a good evening. NDC opposition forever. I'm Kofi Poku from Buakwa. Chia Bawumia na arrogant Napo. Shia Papa Kwabena. Okay, Papa Kwabena yada security. MPP man is lying. Can't you tell him you know the best? Okay, please, Kodi, can you use? Can you also agree that Bawumia led Ghana? Don't you know he can lie? Fuseni, Fusenyo from Avemedra. Okay. Oh no, Eden. Good evening, sir. Please tell the Kodi, can you also? Okay, that one has been read already. We see. Good evening. What is happening? Yeah, Baha. Nah, yeah, but let me read this one. We say, good evening, sir. Please tell the NDC man to keep mute. If you can't beat MPP, join them by Safu from the choir. Hi, Mr. Host. I'm Samuel from Sekwa, Tomfroso. NDC man know how to speak, and Bawulaya and Apudie. They sound like empty containers. Okay, Oshiedasi. Annabelle, tell the NDC man that NDC can never ever come back again. NDC have mouth, but they don't have vision. Peter from Atonsu. Good evening, Honorable. Why the MPP man full of arrogant? Why is the MPP full of arrogant people? Okay, I'm Thomas from Western North region. I don't have a party, but the NDC man has no facts. Mahama is not an option. We paid light bills when Mahama was president. He has nothing to offer Ghanaians. Okay. Anyway, good evening, host. I'm enjoying your program, but let the panel member know that Ghana, those days are over. When you say anything, you take it, we take it. Now, all politicians will advise us, but we will reason for ourselves. No big deal, divine in a shy man. Okay, please tell the MPP man that we all belong to MPP, but this time we have to come home, please. Home any day, all right. Anyway, it'll be sad to watch MPP win this election again. Like Ghana will be more than a hell from J inside Wager, Tegu. All right, Abdul Mumin from Kumasi. While the NDC is busy trying to call others arrogant, the MPP man concerned has been to find a result-centered individual who can partner Dr. Bawumia to take us to the next level. Just the unveiling of Napo alone has been more popular and influential than the Mahama meets the press. As for bleeding, the NDC shall bleed come December with their propaganda. Abu Muni from Kumasi ababu. Okay. Right. Enti yemra na fe yen rapport up our hanum say. Obia add in the case at the ato honum. But I want us to look at something now from the media press of former President Mahama. I say already reset Ghana. Just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Mamiri how in Ghana na say I say reset.
Just 1 second. These are the figures. A free no side Ghana Education Ministry of Education.
I have an
kindergarten.
Mami check it. I have.
Oh, it's in a green book. Kessben.
Green book no.
Yes. They've never been able to.
Okay.
No, those are figures we left for handing over notes. Figures we now.
Oh, green book no.
Handing over notes.
Okay.
Professor Jinana Pukwa Jama Napu.
All right.
You should come and dispute it. Kindergarten, you see 4,521. Kindergarten from 2009 to 2015. 4,521. Primary schools, you see 3,428.
Now can narrowing down to, because these two people are contesting. The Mahama and then Baumeo in 2009, they are not just say what the mills they are not back home.
This is some no kind.
Make we.
No problem.
Okay.
But for me, I'm happy His Excellency John Dramani Mahama met the press. And he wasn't the stereotype one na ebinum yard ya church questions na momo ne ya churo answers na ma president dada and no kra na to dey be bring any source minister when brana ba answer dey be enya no bi. This one all the media men were given the free rule why they be ba utirimu bia bisa. And President Mahama stood on his feet for 3 hours. First of all, oka the opese or reset Ghana e could do. Minia, and now me know what say. And more 5 kilos and then times you turn 30 cedis. And ne ubenya no fokra 3 million.
5 kilos.
Yes.
5 kilos.
3 million, 2 million, 2.5. They have fokra 200.
And more
5 kilo.
Me pacho, I know the review.
It's no baby obi atono.
Okay, what kind of idea me to was what kind of idea me to was
na na do ba
me to was what kind of idea me to was
a bro me free drobonso a bro bag 50 kilogram bag no 5 kilos no your friend is saying bottle kese no your friend no size 5 near tobacco 150 150 cedis, so it was 1.5 million, and now 10 million. 10 million. What do you say? 10 million.
We will be autonomy in 2 days, Jano.
And then, body, and not sabi. Robonsu kuta 5 cedis, ubenya body. Ukuta 10 cedis, crowd ubenya drew. And then ukuta 50 cedis, 100 cedis, 200. Now who fan crank kwansu crowd? Only now 500.
Body drew. 500 cities.
And nanado baumia.
O ton and crank one so na.
And I make us a ufa hokradia.
Okay. And then to we in a minute, yes.
What? Even dollar keke. You took dollar from 4 cedis. And then dollar then I'm saying almost 12 cedis. And no crowd just oko black market could you bribe no when you be. Pounds and then 19 cities going to 20
so that's why he's resetting.
Everything says a corruption there. I do mama says a corruption. I buy one day one corruption because it's me who sikakra minister and pass it. Nana do say you macleo. Now buy a cleno.
Minister Ben, how can was me?
See that apa?
That's one cleno.
I am cleno bay. You find the sikaman.
Not just your cleno.
Na ya end.
President
say special prosecutor yes so anya ya wonu koto ama na waka na no atum so the corruption, the endemic corruption, even to the extent say a whole vice president I say on the anya corrupt otimi change your friend is saying bank guarantee to insurance. Etimi change condition president to condition subsequent. Obi a ono no eba beto Ghana ejapade. Di kan kofa osika bra. Ni who say who sika say da ho ansa na ya tam Ghana ECG nyina dia maw no o say nya hwe ye ndi kan fa maw ansa na o de nya hwe mo fa ma ne sa ansa amene PDS ye sika twitwiri di o ma betam de ko edin free.
Thank you, honorable Medasi. Must say I say very set Ghana. Also be autonomy. Obi will be autonomy.
Asemi okay, ufiri ho. Enye no correct. Of course.
Me pacho fuseni jano.
Of course. Obi obeka say nneoma nsesan bi aboa. Time I know say bro 150 Ghana cedis. Na teacher for ketu hesan. Na mo time, na mo 800 Ghana cedis.
Single spine.
Oh.
800
Ghana cedis na mo de ma omo. And ebusan so omo gisai. What you say? Enti ni asem a o ka no. Of course, obi obeka say nneoma nsesan bi aboa. But any crows whom says and common almost Adwenkyere ma is in the Bible. No, yeah, ma. It also very set it and no very set. Corruption. Says will be a corrupter or no frantoma. I actually getting to any mina. What I said, and call for no mere human being a court and I see a week or court, a drew beer, a parliament of young Gojima, and yet was young call. Ambulance keke. Eni pay wu mungo fa ambulance mle Ghana for no ko tuntuntuwa. Be tuesi ka mo mpene.
Me pacho. Me pacho fuseni sro. Allow him to talk.
Yeah, the 300 pieces of ambulance babegu Ghana. Ah. You been see the annals of our country before. Obi nkonko tobi. Ko first Canada. Ko first Canberra. On any team om so mpene. And then no very set. Obere set secondary school no. That time no say you free no. Zon ko phone tua. Ah, and by the time me say once a million ko green book. Green book almost on me ya kwan free. A friend say. Minister Krum one for us. Education Minister Krum one for us. Bosomtwe si ko green book no. E ko hohoi. E wo book no. Second green book no. And man no me kaka na nke hospital, nke hia kwan, nke hia school. Omu tintim za di brigana fo ni so. Na ne de mutumi mire ni so. Also a day no so very set. But that matimi atwere ho sa was 24-hour economy. Who near me near Fuseni? What did this or drop on so? 24-hour economy ten million omdo anebo no nan na obi nso ababede sum no mu anajo. Meden Matiase. Muko amde ba mutimi chekire mu a. Anase obi ton na de 24 hours so okofa na wahifa. 24 hours ya ebi mecheche mom so mde asono ne wowo ene nyanya nkire ebeba ne afa mrante no mde makwa odu ba bia 24 hours ye wa che kakra na ugya no. Is that a policy? Reset and then no be reset or the akwa chibiem. Who can say mompani ku for the secondary school for 4 years. Mompani me so buy a kiki only reduce by 3 years. And for the first be the 2.5 years exams. That amount for failures will be anka. Aha, SS for correction so we are. No more pass here. Mampani that say nye. Minim the certificate kuta no.
Kuta.
Mampani that. Nti correction so ha. Who be so one way? Enya Africa mentality a. Sabe mbi wo ho no ya na boni wo mu a. Ko bi yen so ha den tin so we. Teacher ni cha kwara de no wo we. O si ebusa ni nti akwara na we ye. Wo ho mfa so ne san. Nti reset no be reset den. Nti me hu ba bi opeso de yekọ nkuko buo nkitenkete ne nkuko nkitenkete ne resetting no.
Thank you honorable.
Ye besre no. Ghana konwane de na ni be huru ge na ne to no esi wa.
Please, Mr. Kodi, tell the NDC man in your studio that former president didn't do anything to offer, doesn't have anything to offer Ghanaians. Okay, that's it. The BC is ongoing yet. There are no textbooks. From which books are they setting the questions? Education in Ghana is on its knees, but we are not being truthful. Nana K. Obuasi, please ask the NDC man. He should mention one hospital when MP came to power. Is it not? Oh, I don't get a message. Right. Good evening, panel members. I say I would have been happy if Senator Rollins was called as running mate for NDC from Roberts. Good evening, Kessben TV. I said, I think the ticket of NPP leaders who will be the worst performing leaders in the history of the party. The presidential candidate and the running mate do not have anything to bring on the table to change the fortunes of the Ghanaians. I urge all Ghanaians to reject the arrogant and Apu and Baumia the liar. Thank you. My regards to your panelists from Prince Kweku Ahima, Pig Farm, Accra. Free SHS is better. My first of voting brought them to power. I was happy now a lot of my siblings are enjoying free SHS. One for the number. Right. You may be Hana Yada Honorable Fuseni Dankwah na Mada Honorable Banahene, and so I said, when you know, free too. You don't care if you are ready. Akwasi na Mada said, "Rose on the camera nechi," and so na fe Uraj my pepe and a dietary show at the Honorable. But I say thank you very much. Nana Kwame Sunday the sound no at the MI. And no more boy technicians on duty, no more boy in a bed of BS, Medina Kwabena Owusu Dankwah. I come with Yami Atoma and remember Satianka. Bye bye.